Male persistence and why it works on women and why it's needed by most women. Obviously, I speak for myself and a subset of women and all that jazz. I just want to make a note about women who have been scorned, okay? Pissed off girls that are like, he doesn't know my value, I'm too good for him, and then now you want her back. I don't know, maybe the field dried up a bit for you and now you want her back. So you're gonna face resistance, okay? You're gonna face resistance. And I think y'all know that, but we intentionally put up barriers to weed out the weak, okay? We're weeding out weakness. We do not want an insincere effort to fool us into having sex with you before you've actually apologized or, you know, rectify the situation effectively. There's going to be resistance, and we are fully expecting you, if you are sorry, to endure those battle wounds and come out the other side. We're expecting groveling. And if you really want her back, don't say it, but mean it. And we'll test you, we'll make sure you mean it, we'll ask questions, we'll ask probing questions, but just mean it. Especially if you've scorned a woman and they're mad and there's ice between you or something like that. I feel like if I could describe it this way, there's almost like it's a helium balloon filled with our like unresolved anger, disrespect, all these feelings. And even on the inside of that balloon is like a prize, right? And you have to get the helium out to get the prize. So you have to release helium little bit by little bit in order for it not to pop, right? So you have to be able to let us get it out. Let us tell you how we feel, how it made us feel, hear us out, be present in the conversation, right? If your attempt doesn't work this time, we fully expect you to try again if we've pushed you away. There's flowers, there's other romantic gestures that you could do. Romantic gestures are what every woman is like, well, one day maybe some guy will do that for me. It doesn't happen to us that often. It would be remarkable if it did, and it would certainly mend some things, okay? Even if it doesn't work, it is the best shot you have. So you might as well put some fucking oomph behind it. We don't want insincere, lukewarm attempts. If you are truly sorry and you really want to get her attention and maybe, you know, get in a bit of her good graces, women appreciate the effort that you put into that approach. And romantic gestures carry fucking weight. Most of the time, it is going to be received as in her heart. It's not usually going to piss her off. And if it does piss her off, it just means that, well, unless it's like a consent issue or whatever, it just means that you are at a barrier that you have not yet cracked. You still have more helium to let out of that balloon. And then once you basically hear her out and like come to everything, it's like the helium is gone, the prize is out of the balloon, and you can move forward. And I think that's a good metaphor for how women have to address the scorn. They have to address the injustice, the rudeness, frankly, of how some men treat women they're done with. We want to be won over with romantic gestures, nice words, even like vulnerable confessions about how you feel about us, all add significant weight in our response and how we feel about it. So if you're sincere, there's no shame in the game. You have to endure your battle wounds and win her heart, but most of the time that heart is really there desperately hoping that that's how much you'll do it for her. Investment matters, and eventually you can overcome some pretty significant obstacles or barriers that might have been unsurmountable at previous times. So I'm hoping that helps some people, and leave me a comment if you have a topic request, and I will talk about whatever topic people find interesting.